Welcome to this month's Stay Safe Rule for the month July. INS launching in June 2022, the monthly Stay Safe Rule Pack has focused on introducing each of our rules and their critical controls, supported by a case study based on a recorded incident. For FY24, we will continue with our monthly rotating focus on our Stay Safe rules, with a refreshed pack which will include simplified safety messaging. Content will move from introductory and instructional messaging to more positive people and business benefits focused messaging. A monthly packs will share real examples connecting the rules to positive behaviors and practices to further encourage ownership of safety amongst all team members across all locations. In other words, bring to life that safety is everyone's business. We will also increase focus and awareness of our critical control checklists for each of our Stay Safe rules. To start FY24, this month we'll cover the following: a recap of our Stay Safe rules and our focus for fiscal year 2025. July's Stay Safe Rule, Plant and Equipment, a rule check conversation to explore people's understanding of the rule. Stay Safe Rules in Action, positive examples of our people applying plant and equipment rules in their day-to-day work. Critical Controls Checklist, an introduction to our critical controls checklists. Our Stay Safe rules have been in place for 1 year now. They target our top 10 high-risk activities in our business that have the potential to cause us the greatest harm. Each Stay Safe rule details the critical controls required to keep all team members safe when performing high-risk activities. The Stay Safe rules also work hand in hand with our other key health and safety tools. They enable us to pause, take 5, and think before we start work to ensure we apply the right Stay Safe rules to undertake high-risk activities every time. If any of the critical controls listed in the Stay Safe rules aren't in place for a high-risk activity, you must stop work immediately. Last year, our focus was on introducing our Stay Safe rules. FY24 will focus on sharing real-life examples, connecting the rules to positive behaviors, and practices to further encourage ownership of safety amongst all team members across all locations. We follow the rules because they provide the clear instructions to reduce the possibility of serious injuries or a fatality or SIFs, and help us ensure that everyone returns home safely after working each day. Our recent Voice of Aurora survey showed that understanding of our Stay Safe rules and procedures is strong. But do we always link the critical controls, things we must always do, and why they matter to our day-to-day work or around our site? What do we always do when operating plant and equipment? Only operate plant and equipment if you are trained and authorized to do so and when it is safe to do so. Ensure machine guarding, for example, physical barrier, or safety device, for example, light curtains, are effective before operating plant and equipment. If not, isolate and lock out energy source, including checking for zero energy state. Confirm all guards are securely fitted and safety devices are working prior to operating plant and equipment. Maintain separation between people and machinery. This not only includes operating machinery, but also powered mobile plant, PMP, powered industrial plant, PIT. Follow all health and safety controls. Why does it matter? Answers: to prevent serious injury or death, such as loss of body parts within moving plant and equipment. Always have machine guarding in place before operating plant and equipment, for which you are trained and authorized. Never tamper with safety devices. Stay Safe Rules in Action will showcase how team members from different parts of our business are owning safety, embedding the positive behaviors and practices needed to continually improve our safety performance. This month's Plant and Equipment Stay Safe Rule in Action is from MCC Aurora LA, team in California. Their 508 post-gluer machine lacked guarding when installed from OEM, original equipment manufacturer. The previous controls practice was limited to using a yellow chain, as shown in picture of the drive side of the machine, along with administrative controls to limit exposure to moving parts. The team used critical control checks to help identify the additional controls that were required to maintain separation and isolate operators from moving parts when machine was running. The team researched and implemented the Keyence Safety Laser Scanner system on the operator and drive sides of the machine to detect presence in restricted areas, shutting down the machine. The Keyence Safety Laser Scanners detect presence in restricted areas on both the operator and drive sides of the machine. Restricted areas are marked out. Yellow line indicates warning area, and red line indicates restricted, unsafe area. System emits lights as an additional visual control to help operators maintain separation and stay safe. Green light omitted when operator in safe area, outside of the yellow lines. Orange light omitted when operator steps into warning area, indicating operator is close to restricted area. Red light omitted when operator moves in to unsafe, restricted area and automatically shuts off the machine. The upgrade to the 508 post machine has allowed for safer working in an area of the machine that previously had no OEM guard or controls that would maintain separation between operator and machine while running. What can we learn from this example? Do we have any similar machinery or similar issues in our business group, business unit, site? Do we have procedures or processes in place to identify similar issues in our business group, business unit, site? Are the controls we have in place effective? How can we make our controls more effective? We're introducing critical control checklists to all sites in July 2023 via SheAssure as a key part of our critical control management process. Our process is based on international standards and follows H&S Critical Control Management Good Practice Guide, adapted from BHP Billiton. Our Stay Safe rules detail the critical controls required to keep all team members safe when performing high-risk activities in our business. Our critical control management process manages the risk of serious injuries or fatalities, SIS, and ensures that our critical controls are in place and effective. A key part of our critical control management process is having critical control checklists in place across our sites. Critical control checklists target 3 steps of the process. Let's verify. By completing the critical control checklist, we can ensure our critical controls are in place. Report. The checklist enables us to identify gaps in our critical controls, recording details on these in SheAssure. Respond. The checklist enables us to respond to inadequate critical control performance by requiring us to allocate corrective actions. Checklists will be introduced to sites in July 2023. Checklists have been developed for our 10 Stay Safe rules by Aurora's HSE leaders, in consultation with business operational stakeholders. HSE leaders will support sites to every site to complete allocated number of critical control checklists each month and record in SheAssure. Critical control checklist, completion, and effectiveness will be included in H&S monthly reporting. Like all our health and safety tools, critical control checklists are essential to preventing fatalities or serious injuries in our business, further empowering everyone to take 5 and stop work if critical controls aren't in place. To close, we've made great progress putting our Stay Safe rules in action, but our focus on improving safety must never stop. We'll continue to remind you of our Stay Safe rules each month. We'll be showing our team members owning safety and embedding the positive behaviors and practices needed to continually improve our safety performance. Don't forget, safety is everyone's business because we want everyone to work and return home safely every day.